Last time on MasterChef Australia.
It's a big week, and the big week starts now.
3 past MasterChef champions return with their very own mystery boxes.
You guys need to pick which mystery box you want to cook from.
This is going to be a big challenge today.
The grand prize in Australia's biggest cooking competition, the chance to work inside the country's biggest kitchens, a book publishing deal, $100,000 to kickstart their food dream, and the title of Australia's next MasterChef.
Actually looking forward to it today. Yeah, me too.
I always find mystery box hard and challenging, more so than the invention test.
At least with mystery box, like, you can kind of take risks because you don't have the threat of going to elimination.
Not always, they might change it on us.
They could.
They always change the rules.
I was just gonna go with the burnt taste today, with whatever I cook. I actually meant to do that. Especially this one.
Ready, Baldy?
Maybe there's something missing.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, the start of a week. Welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen. And I love it when you walk in thinking you know what's going on. And guess what? You've got no idea. Where are the boxes?
Don't know. It's a mystery.
Wow, it is a mystery.
It's a big week, and the big week starts now.
You'll notice that things are a bit different today. It is a mystery box day. And instead of one mystery box, you have 3 mystery boxes to choose from.
Oh.
Each box's ingredients chosen by an ordinary Australian. One a lawyer, the other 2 mums, each with 3 kids.
No way.
Yeah.
Or they were before they walked into this kitchen.
I love it.
These 3 people know exactly what it's like to stand in your shoes. Please welcome back to the MasterChef kitchen our 3 previous MasterChef winners, Kate Brax, yes, Adam Law,
Oh no.
and Julie Goodwin.
Good to see you too.
No, hugs. Wow. You three, good to see you. How does it feel walking back through those doors?
It's terrifying.
A little bit nerve-wracking.
You know what?
Feeling.
Yeah.
You look great standing up there. I think we should just go.
Yeah.
Have the day off. See ya.
You're all eliminated.
How could you say that? Terrible.
He's always wanted to say that.
You've all enjoyed successes since you've left the MasterChef kitchen. Julie, you're our first. You are Australia's first ever MasterChef. So what's it been like?
Oh, look, the first year or so was pretty crazy. It's levelled out a bit now, but I'm really enjoying myself. I've got writing gig and a TV gig, and I just love it. I love it. I'm having so much fun.
Adam, there was a point in this competition, probably not too far off from where these guys are, where you started to doubt whether you were doing the right thing. You know, we're constantly challenging your food and your ideas.
What are you cooking, man?
I'm being a little ambitious today, guys. I'm trying to make a 3-course pizza.
Oh, that sounds awful. Oh, it sounds terrible. Are you kidding?
And when you get honest critique on your food, it can be a bit confronting, but working through that and actually taking the advice on board and putting that back into what you cook was one of the most valuable lessons that I learnt standing in this kitchen.
Kate, you're our most recent winner. Kate, you are Australia's MasterChef for 2011. What's been going on with you?
It's been flat out. I've been working hard on my cookbook, which has just been released, which is very exciting, a surreal experience I never dreamed I would have, and I got it. I'm absolutely loving life. No regrets. You're going to love it.
Today, you're cooking mystery boxes prepared by our very own Master Chefs.
So Julie, Adam and Kate have picked their 5 favourite ingredients and put them under each mystery box. But before they reveal to you what ingredients they've picked, you guys need to pick which mystery box you want to cook from.
so know already.
Right. Time to make some decisions. Guys, come forward. Step in front of which mystery box you want to be cooking today. Right, time to reveal what ingredients are under these boxes. Julie, what's in the box?
Here we go. Oh, yeah. So this is chuck steak. It's a very cheap cut of meat, and it's not really for pan frying or grilling. It's something that needs to be either braised or it can be ground up and used as a mince or that kind of thing. Beautiful eggplants in season in the winter, some brown onions. This is a pantry staple of mine, tin tomatoes. If I've got no tin tomatoes, I feel very uneasy. And there's some ricotta here as well, so you don't even need to use the meat if you don't want to.
Adam, what's in the box?
We've got a few different things here. We've got pork belly, some kimchi, some rambutans, spring onions, and some shiso cress.
Oh, yes.
Last but not least, Kate, what's in the box?
Hope you like it.
Happy days, Figs chocolate. So I've got some dark chocolate. No mystery box would be mine without dark chocolate in it. Some honey, some vincotto, some figs, and some vanilla bean.
Awesome.
Yum, yum.
Emma, look at you.
I'm so excited. Looking at Kate's mystery box and seeing the figs, chocolate, honey, I know this is a mystery box for me, and I'm really excited to start cooking with these ingredients.
It's about now you'll be thinking, I hope I've picked the right mystery box. Well, you know what ingredients you have to cook with, and you have a stack of staples under your bench. Also, don't forget the herb garden that's outside. You have 90 minutes to cook a dish that'll blow our socks off. And the reason you have to is because there is no invention test later on today. Cook the best dish of the day and you get the chance to cook for immunity. But if you're in the bottom 3 tomorrow, you'll face the pressure test. And from there, one of you will be going home. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your 90 minutes starts now.
Come on, guys. So the 3 previous MasterChef winners are here and we're cooking off one of their mystery boxes. This is going to be a big challenge today.
Brings it all back to me, watching them just go.
A bit terrifying. I feel bad for him already.
I do too.
It's amazing how you get those same nerves in your tummy.
Today I'm actually going to cook Adam's mystery box. He cooks with Asian flavours and loves contemporary Asian cuisine. It's exactly what I like to cook, so this is perfect.
I'm going to do a ravioli with a ricotta filling. I'm not using the beef today because I know it takes a long time to cook for it to be really nice and tender, so I don't want to take the risk. I just want to stick to the veggies.
I'm very pleased to see someone being brave and leaving the protein out of it altogether. Feeding a family on a budget, if you can leave meat out of a meal.
Yeah.
I call that budgetarian cooking. So.
Yeah.
I love Adam's way of cooking. You know, our backgrounds are very similar from Southeast Asia. This is kind of my flavours as well. I need a stool.
So today I'm going to be making slow braised pork with handmade egg noodles and some beautiful boiled egg. I want to get straight onto that pork, so I start making the sauce in the pressure cooker and then braise the pork in it. I've braised pork belly before, and 30 minutes usually kind of cut it, so I'm a little worried. I'm hoping it'll work.
I've just had that going for about 20 minutes. Okay. Checked it, and it's still really firm, so it's
So you know what it is also, with a pressure cooker, it's not about the time that it's on the stove, it's about the time that it's off the stove in that stock. Because the minute you pull the lid off and take it out of the stock, it just starts to dry up.
What's the texture of the pork that you're looking at when it comes out of there?
It needs to be bleh. It needs to just be kind of melt in your mouth and pulled apart.
I have an idea in my head about cooking pork belly in a slightly different technique to what I'd normally do. So I'm going to poach it to soften it, and then I'm going to fry it, and I'm going to see how that works today.
I think I naively chose Adam's flavours before I knew it was going to be an elimination. So, yeah, probably not my wisest move.
The past winners of MasterChef have set the mystery box. The question is, today, are you a winner? 60 minutes to go.
Today I'm cooking a sticky caramel fig cake.
What can go wrong here?
To be honest, I don't know how the cake's going to cook because I haven't made it before. I suppose everything can go wrong.
Okay.
Have you got a backup plan?
No.
How many times did you have a backup plan?
Almost always.
Did you?
Yeah.
Did you?
Yeah, almost always I'd think, well, if this goes wrong, I could take that bit from there and put that bit with there and
Well,
then
I
I've
could
got
do
something.
caramel custard.
My worst fear was putting nothing on the plate.
Always have a good plan B.
Good idea, thanks, Kate. I'm going to work on a backup plan now.
Filippo,
Hello,
how are you
Kate.
going?
How are you?
Tell me what you're making.
I'm making a bit of a chocolate pudding with a fig and vanilla ice cream and some caramelised figs, and I've just got a bit of chocolate sauce here that I'm going to put around to decorate the plate. So I know it seems like simple, but there's a few components.
Fantastic.
So great chocolate pudding. What do you love about a great chocolate pudding?
Chocolate pudding's got to have a really rich head of chocolate for me, and it's got to be cooked perfectly. You sort of don't want it too dry, but you don't want it undercooked.
I'm feeling very confident about this dish. As long as I get my ratios right, I think I'll do a good job. I think the judges will like it. For me, the most important thing is getting the chemistry of the cake right, measuring everything exactly right, and making sure that the oven's not too hot and the cooking time's right.
that normal?
Yep, it's just as long as it keeps making that noise.
Go, you good thing.
45 minutes to go, and have a think about this. Do you want to be the 4th MasterChef?
Sam, country boy. Julie,
How you
country
going?
girl.
I'm really well,
Great
Julie.
country ingredients.
Beautiful.
What are you making, Sammy?
I'm trying to do a bit of souvlaki, but also using the pastry from the strudel that Gary taught us.
This is where the cloth comes in. So fold that pastry in.
Putting it into a round and serving it with a sort of pomodoro sauce with a good herby flavour through it, baked in ricotta. So effectively a chuck steak strudel.
Right,
Oh, wow. OK, that's interesting.
Oh, well, you're concerned about the meat, aren't you, Jules?
No, that's all right. Just making sure that that's nice and tender, juicy, you know, not dried out. Make sure there's plenty of fat in there. It's a really flavoursome cut. If it's going to be in the dish, to be the hero of the dish.
Brilliant.
Lovely.
Love the ideas, Sam. Really, really innovative.
Yep.
Yeah.
Good luck with it. Fantastic. Thank
Good
you
luck,
very
Sam.
much.
Thanks.
Thanks, Julie.
Oh my God. Thank goodness.
You can never go wrong with pork and the three of us. Give us some sort of crispy pork dish. I don't know, maybe something sexy with the spring onions, a little spring onion flan or a custard or a puree, and use that kimchi maybe in a vinaigrette. Put some sweet sour salt in there. I think it'd be pretty good. And I'd expect Mindy, for example, to do something a bit out there, a bit wacky, and give us a delicious dish.
I've never cooked with kimchi before. Kimchi's like a weird Korean fermented cabbage thing. I'm going to serve it as an accompaniment, I think, and I'm also going to try and actually stir fry a little bit through. Adam says that you can cook with it, so I'm going to give that a shot, see how I go.
Emma, how is it going?
It's good, it's good. I've got a fair bit on, but
I can see lots of things happening. Tell me what you're doing.
I'm making a vanilla bean ice cream cone.
Yeah.
And filling it with chocolate mousse and then the vanilla bean ice cream, and then topping it with figs in a honey syrup.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on inside that cone.
Yep.
Wonder how resilient that is. I wonder how it's going to hold all those ingredients. And those figs look really wet.
If you've got time, can I recommend you have a practice? Because I had a go doing a similar thing at home and found it didn't hold it very well.
And the other thing you've got to think of is how do you create a barrier, you know, with that very delicate biscuit? Because as soon as moisture hits that, as soon as you put the ice cream in it, it's going to disintegrate pretty quickly.
You've still got plenty of time, guys, so take it easy. There's still 30 minutes to go.
Well, 3 people are going to a pressure test on the back of this mega mystery box. Who's worrying you, Gary, down at Kate's box area?
I think Emma's really struggling. She's come up with this idea of doing an ice cream cone using a twirl. She's got a cream, an ice cream, some little baked figs. All very wet, to be honest, for the style of little cone that she's got. So I think she's going to struggle.
So right now I'm doing a practice cone, so I'm practicing painting the inside with chocolate, so hopefully the liquid won't seep through.
So, George, you were with Adam. Adam's got some wacky ingredients there, you know, unusual stuff, rambutan, kimchi. Anyone standing out as being a potential risk for a pressure test?
There is a couple, but definitely Wade. I'm a bit concerned about his dish. You know, he steamed the pork first and then he's going to fry it with 2 dipping sauces. Is it enough?
Well, it is if the pork's cooked and it's crispy and it's gorgeous. I love the sound of it, but I went past that bench and it doesn't look great at the moment. How about Julie's mystery box? How are we faring with the simpler ingredients that are under there?
Yeah, and I think you put your finger on it. It's simpler ingredients, so it's meant that the 5 contestants who are cooking with them have decided to push themselves. So you've got Sam making a strudel. Is that pastry going to work? He tried a masterclass, but you were looking over his shoulder. No. It's a tricky pastry.
It is. I'm not exactly nailing Gary's pastry, but I'm not too far off.
Well, there's a lot at stake today. 3 will go through to a pressure test and 1 will get an opportunity to win immunity.
Everything's going to plan at the moment. I've got my cake in the oven, I've got my ice cream in the ice cream machine. A bit nervous, but at the moment, everything's going to plan.
I chose Adam's mystery box mainly because I thought it's time to step out of my comfort zone and go for the unknown.
I am cooking the pork 2 ways. One is roasted with the crackling and the other is a twice cooked stir fry.
Now's the time when the dish comes together. 15 minutes to go.
Oh! I'm on fire.
Where'd you get the lemongrass from?
Front yard, honey, the front yard.
Nice work. Flying pork. I'm experimenting with cooking kimchi. You know, Adam said it's actually great to cook with, so I'm stir-frying some of my pork off with my kimchi. Hopefully it works.
They look to business, don't they?
Hope so.
So you're comfortable, you're on target?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I should be all right.
I'm very impressed with how cleanly you all work.
That's quite a thick custard. I wonder whether even thinning it down to have it more like a pouring custard. I've got some milk. Yep. Not too much though, just because you can always add more, you can't take it out.
Awesome. Keep it closed down.
Ricotta, I'm going to probably put the pomodoro in the centre, just leave some of the pastry showing. Pomodoro on top, and then some ricotta mixed with cream, and just try and get a little bit of sort of browning. Yeah.
How are you?
Yeah, getting there.
Yeah. Good on you, Jules.
Just about to deep fry the pork. Probably not as happy as I would have liked to have been. Sorry.
Dude, it's burnt me.
Sorry.
Damn it.
The pork isn't definitely what I wanted it to be. The roti bread that I've tried to make isn't really coming together. It's basically been one disaster after another.
10 minutes to go.
I get my pudding out of the oven and it's gone horribly wrong. I thought it'd be a little bit denser. It's sunken in, it's a mess. I realise I haven't put enough flour in and it's a bit of a disaster. To correct the issue, I'm going to have to bite the bullet and just cut out the best bits of the pudding and lay them one on top of the other and hope that I'm going to get away with it.
Oh, there we go.
I checked my pork and I'm really pleased.
Is it soft? Yeah, it's good.
The pork has to be really soft.
The way the Chinese like it.
Does George like it that way?
George is going to learn to like it. Oh my God, I'm shaking.
With about 5 minutes to go, I'm really nervous. My hands are shaking.
I can't put it down. Oh my God, I'm shaking.
Stop and breathe, you've got
Stop
time.
and breathe.
I've really got to get them calm so that I can put this soft boiled egg on top of the pork. This egg is going to be the feature on the dish because you want it to break open and egg yolk just oozes out.
Whoa.
If you're not panicking now, now's the time to. 1 minute to go.
It's so hot.
1 minute to go. I'm plating up my dish. I'm very worried about the pudding. It looks terrible, so I'm prettying up the plate as much as I can.
Adam, you remember those words. 10 seconds to go. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's it.
Good job, boys.
Just like that, eh?
I am completely chuffed with this dish. It looks brilliant. I think it's a winner.
Today, you guys had to cook with mystery box ingredients set by our very own Master Chefs, Kate, Adam, and Julie. Right, first up to the tasting table, Sam.
Aha! There's only one reason why I'm calling you up. It's because we made strudel in the masterclass, and you've done a savoury strudel.
I did.
So tell us exactly what it is.
It's a sort of continental European-inspired savoury strudel. What I was trying to do was sort of take Julie's inspiration of family meals and have something you can put in front of you and your couple of kids and just divide it into 4 triangles and serve it up like that.
Come on, Dad. Divide it up. Yeah. It's a good idea, actually, isn't it? I think it actually strangely works. It's sort of that is a real budget meal. Yeah. Julie, that's an absolute budget meal. There is a cracking idea, struggling to get out of that. Whether or not it'll win you the chance of immunity, well, that's another thing.
Thank you, Gary.
The flavour in that meat is beautiful. I'm really pleased that you used a technique that you learned in Masterclass. That, for me, was a really big thing, was to take on board as much as I could from the knowledge that these guys and all the visitors have to give you and to adapt it to what you know to be true about your own cooking. So, well done and thank you.
Thank you very much.
Next up, Audra.
Hey. Go, girlie.
What have you cooked?
I've made braised pork belly, some egg noodles, and a soft-boiled egg.
I'm excited about this dish.
Good.
I think it looks absolutely beautiful. I love the presentation. I love the look of that pork. Do I break the egg?
Go for it.
Ooh, that looks good, doesn't it? Just because I don't want to destroy that dish. I really love that dish. I love it because it looks simple, it looks homely, hearty, but also a little bit sophisticated. I love the fact that you've made the noodles yourself. That's my kind of food.
Thank you.
Audra, I'm a bit jealous that Gary got to get to this one first because...
You wanted to break the egg?
Yeah, you know, you've done something that's very difficult to do, which is something that's very simple, that looks very simple, but you've actually made it elegant. There's not much to say, I just think that's fantastic. You know, perfect balance in the sauce that you got with the pork there. And it goes really, really well with the noodles and especially with the egg as well. Really well balanced, fantastic dish.
Thank you.
Adam, question for you. Would you have been happy to put up a dish like that at this stage of the competition?
I think I would have been happy to put up a dish like that at the very end of the competition. No, really great job.
Thank you.
Thank you, Audra.
Thank you.
Deborah. So what have you made?
I've made a sticky fig and caramel cake with the vanilla custard and cream.
And it's beautiful. Look at it, it glistens. And the three of you tell me, are your mouths...
Looks
yeah?
great.
Well, come over here and taste with me. Come try, yeah.
Cool.
Because I think what's exciting about this is that dish immediately says share. You put it on the table and you want it to be shared. Don't look at me, eat me, is the rule. Well, I reckon we're just gonna...
Yeah, slather
Yeah?
it.
Go for it.
Oh, no!
Look at Gary.
Oh, we want some too.
Gary's cream as well here.
So, will we cut it up?
yeah.
Oh, yeah, baby. Oh.
Look at that. What do you think? Happy?
Looks good. Looks good. Nice fine.
Beautiful. Okay, now you can hook in.
Oh, look at the terrible thing we're doing to your cake.
That's fine. That's great.
That's what you meant to do.
When you love it, when people love it that much, they can't wait for their own
I'd
taste
love
be
to
served.
taste,
It's
but
gotta
no
be
one's
good.
given me a spoon.
Oh, Gary. Yeah.
Oh, I can smell the honey.
Oh.
That is magnificent.
Oh. I love this. You know why? Because it's not sickly sweet.
No.
So you can eat more and more and more.
Deborah, that is dead set delicious. Simple can be sophisticated, and that's sophisticated, but also it touches our hearts, and that's what great food does.
You rock.
Thank you. Thank you.
Great job.
Well done, Deborah.
Next up, Filippo.
It's a fig ice cream with figs that have just been poached in a syrup and just a little chocolate pudding there.
Did you have trouble getting it out of a mould, or what happened there? Because it looks a bit messy, that chocolate pudding.
Yeah, I did. So I cut it out with a cutter and I just presented it in a round form.
OK, so it didn't turn out entirely as you thought.
Yeah.
So let's hope it tastes fabulous. The chocolate cake, the chocolate pudding, is not at all what I expected. It's almost got like a bready consistency. It's a little bit heavy. In terms of the ice cream, it doesn't sing fig. And I think because you haven't used a huge amount of fig, it just really doesn't shine through, which is a shame.
You all right?
Yeah.
What about your food?
Just trying to get that restaurant presentation, George.
What restaurant? What restaurant? For me, I look at this plate, I don't see much honesty there. I don't see Filippo there. I'm sure if I walked into your home, I wouldn't get this. Stop trying to do things restaurant-y. Just concentrate on Filippo and the food that you like to cook. Because I look at this, and it ain't you. Is it good? No. It could be better. It could be a lot better. Filippo, thank you.
Andy, what's the dish?
I've done a slow braised beef with ricotta dumplings and eggplant chutney.
This is how people have fed their families for generations, and can I tell you, the amount of flavour you've put into that is sensational.
Next up, Jules.
My dish today is ricotta stuffed ravioli with eggplant 3 ways. Obviously, I'm a bit disappointed about the ravioli, that they're a bit overcooked, but yeah, what can you do?
Kylie, what's the dish?
A salted honey caramel tart with vincotto baked figs and a chocolate ganache ice cream.
That chocolate ganache ice cream, it's almost like eating just straight chocolate ganache, and there's nothing wrong with that in my book. Love it.
Next up, Mindy.
Go, girlfriend.
Mindy, looks pretty darn good already. What's the dish?
I've got pork belly cooked 2 ways, a bit of a kimchi salad and some pork crackling and spring onion pancakes.
Mindy, you had me at the spring onion pancakes.
Every single piece works with each other.
It's got meat that falls apart. It's got meat that cracks like a rifle shot in your mouth. Is it the most exciting dish you brought us? Absolutely.
Thank you.
Wade, you're next.
I've got some salt and pepper pork with a little kimchi, smoky spring onion, and a bit of fish sauce dressing, and some roti bread.
The pork, there's some technique problem there. It's, you know, the skin's not crispy. It doesn't seem right. It's tough. It's not crispy on the outside and succulent in the middle. And then this sauce here, it's all fish sauce. So it's salty, salty, salty. The roti bread ain't roti. It's really, it's crumbly. What's going on? Something's going on. Forget this.
Yeah.
What's happening?
In all honesty, I don't know. It's just as soon as I sort of come in to cook, it's sort of start to worry about everything else that's not food related. So I worry about, you know, will I make the best use of time, and, you know, will the ingredients be the best? And honestly, I just can't kick over that gear. I'm still waiting for that one little thing, yeah.
I think what you need to do is gather your thoughts and come in here focused.
Wade, listen to what you were saying about, you know, confidence and your mind racing off to other things, and I can really empathise with you. I've been in that situation so many times right here in this kitchen, you know. I think when you walk through those doors, the core of what should be in your mind is, I'm here to make tasty food that every time puts me one step ahead. You're not going to go home making a good dish that represents who you are as a cook. Thanks, Wade.
Thanks.
Wade, chin up. Back to your bench.
Next up, Emma.
It's a ice cream cone coated in chocolate, filled with a fudgy chocolate, figs, and a vanilla ice cream.
How are we going to share that?
You're gonna have to fight amongst yourselves, I think.
Me,
Right.
I'll take it.
It's going to be difficult, isn't it? Happy with it?
Yeah, I am happy with it. I think I pushed myself today and I did something a bit creative and a bit inventive, and I'm hoping that's going to pay off.
Couldn't push yourself a little more and make 6?
Yeah, I think I would have struggled.
Right. Because I'm really wondering how the hell that's going to work. I think I'm going to have to destroy it. I want to see... I sort of want to see what's inside. I'm sort of split on this one. I think the cone looks delicious. Love the little shiny figs on top, and they're sweet and they're syrupy. The vanilla bean ice cream is most definitely vanilla. I like it, but you had 90 minutes. I think you could have made at least 3, so we had the chance to enjoy it for what it is, because the experience is like being a kid.
Yeah.
You know, with the cone, and we all get one, and we go, oh, this is cute, this is lovely, and enjoy that. So I'm sort of, the experience has been lost.
Next up, Andrew.
Afternoon. I've done a roast pork with the crackling, a syrup of soy with some of the rambutans, and stir-fried some kimchi.
You know, every time I come into this kitchen, I ask myself, is this going to be the day when you deliver on your promise? Because so far, we've seen kind of disappointment, middle of the table, not very exciting. We've not seen that great dish. Is this going to be the one that's going to blow us away?
I'm hoping the sufficient pressure I've been under will bring it to the table today.
Let's see if that pressure has produced a diamond or just more coal.
All right.
Boys? Oh, man. Ooh. How good is that? Andrew. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. Oh, my God. It's like watching one of those really long TV dramas where you're waiting to find out who the killer really is 25 episodes, and every week it ends with another cliffhanger, and you don't find out. Today we find out. Today we find out, 1, you can plate beautiful food. 2, you can nail flavours. 3, you can take an unfamiliar ingredient and deliver a perfectly cooked bit of pork. And that crackling is spectacular. Well done.
Andrew, cheers. Back to you.
Thank you.
That was a big tasting, and it should have been on the back of a mega mystery box set by these 3. And depending on how your challenge went, they're either cruel or they're still your heroes. We've got a big decision to make. So many good dishes, but of course what we're looking for is the winner, and for them, the opportunity of immunity, and of course the 3 least impressive dishes, and for them, into the pressure test, and for one of them, home.
We've tasted all your dishes in this mega mystery box challenge, and we've reached a decision on who's done the best job and which 3 of you have failed to impress today and will find themselves in a pressure test. We'll start with the good news. If I call your name, please step forward. The first name is a perennial offender when it comes to stealing a place on the podium, and that's Mindy. The next name, Audra.
I didn't expect that.
The next dish we loved was Deborah's. The other dish that blew us away today was Andrew. Get back in line. Nice though, cocky, confidence is good. But there can only be one person that earns the right to compete for immunity. And today, that person is Audra. It was a complete dish. Everything in it was perfect. The flavours worked beautifully together. The textures were so complementary. Well done.
Wow, thank you so much.
On the flip side of all that joy and happiness, there is a little bit of sad news. There were 3 dishes that didn't quite hit the mark. And unfortunately, it's earned their makers a spot in tomorrow's pressure test. From there, of course, one person will be leaving the competition. If I call your name, please step forward. Filippo. Wade. And the final person through to the pressure test is Emma. It was just unfortunate that you made one ice cream, and the whole idea of your dish was in holding and enjoying that ice cream. None of us got to enjoy it. You need to push yourself. We need more.
I heard a beautiful quote and it said, turn a setback into a comeback, and that's what I'm going to do.
Great setback.
Words of wisdom?
Put your game face on, Emma. I say to all three of you, don't go down tomorrow without a fight. Just come out of the gates racing, do your very best. And I want you to make it really hard on these three, because they sure as hell make it hard on you.
We want to thank Julie, Adam and Kate for coming back in and setting those mega mystery boxes, whether they were painful or whether they were pleasurable. It was all good. Filippo, Wade, Emma, best of luck tomorrow. Get some sleep. We'll see you here in the MasterChef kitchen tomorrow.
This is my first time in a pressure test and I am petrified.
You're going to be all right tomorrow, yeah?
Don't worry about it. I know that I've just got to perform better than those two boys and make sure that I keep myself safe.
Next time on MasterChef Australia.
Don't be complacent, because one of you will go home today.
Emma, Wade and Filippo go head-to-head in a pressure test.
The one thing you won't have is a recipe.
Damn.
It's a high-stakes race to recreate a quintessential French dish.
Unless there's a disaster, I'm feeling really good about it.
With only their skills and food knowledge to rely on.
If it's not cooked, I'm out of the competition. Simple as that.
It's going to be close.
And for one of these amateur cooks, their MasterChef journey will end.
There's only room in this competition for two of you. One of you must go home.